Jalen Hurts was pressured on 54% of his dropbacks. That's the highest percent of any start in his career. He completed 75% of his passes with over 13 yards per completion and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Hitman Hurts is the excellence of execution, and he's the best there is, the best there was, and the best that ever will be.
You didn't want to give us nothing, so therefore we got to go take it. I don't need to say no more. Give me my darn theme music.
Welcome to the DY Prods channel. I'm your guy, DY Fly. What it do? That was what I thought it was gonna be. A nice little beatdown, and let me hold up.
But they are who we thought they were.
Bums. The Cowboys got beat 34-6 in their own stadium by my beloved Philadelphia Eagles. Now, there's not much to take from this game. There wasn't enough, or there wasn't much analysis going into this game. Yeah, man, let's just the first quarter, I was just sitting back, relaxing. This was a game that we could just, as Philadelphia Eagles fans, that we could just put on and relax. Everyone assumed that we were going to beat them down, and that's what we did. It's been a minute since we got to see this and just really relax, like from the get-go. Usually games, they go on and we end up pulling away in the third, fourth quarter or whatever, but we have to sit there and wait for it. This one, the first half, it looked something like this. Oh, hold up. The first half was more like, and I enjoyed it. I mean, if we go and look, Jalen Hitman Hurts, he's the excellence of execution. He had, 14 for 20, over 200 yards, two touchdowns in the air. He had an interception, and shout out to Trayvon Diggs. Hey, man, he's a former Pro Bowler. I think he's a former All-Pro. So, great players are going to make great plays. That's all it is. You got to give it up. So he made a great play on the ball. Jalen took 5 sacks. A couple of them, he needs to get rid of the ball. But the sun was in his eyes. Like, he would have been cooking earlier if the sun wasn't in his eyes, honestly. It would have gotten ugly real fast. But we beat him so bad that Kenny Pickett got some playing time. It was ugly. Saquon, he did his thing. We got him in and out. That's pretty much it. He made a spectacular play where he split 2 defenders and made 2 Dallas defenders hit each other. It was like a video game. It was really stupid. But we got Will Shipley and Kenneth Gainwell in there. AJ Brown had the quietest 100 yards I've ever seen in my life. Jahan Dotson, he's starting to cook, yo. He's starting to cook at the right time. And you know who we got next? We're going to give him some looks, cuz look, Nick, he is petty, and he will allow Jahan to have his shining moment. If we're outside the 15 to 20 yard mark, we're going to take a shot. I promise you. We're going to take a shot with Jahan, and we're going to see if we can get him a little bit of a payback. But he is a first rounder. Y'all forget. He's a natural out there. He's a natural. Cooper Rush and Trey Lance combined, they couldn't even get over 100 yards. It's real shameful. Rico Dottle, bum. Ezekiel Elliott, bum. Trey Lance, bum. All the receiving, just bum. but I like what I saw from the defensive end. Look, man, the defense right now, we have 3 to 4 all pros. Okay. We have 3 to 4 all pros. 1, Quinyon Mitchell. 2, Cooper DeJean. Zach Bond has just entered the chat for all pro, and the stats won't show it, but Jalen Carter is starting to show signs of all pro level. Now, I hope that he gets acknowledged for that, but right now the stats really don't show it. But Zach Bond was everywhere. He had 8 tackles, total tackles, tackle for loss. He had a fumble recovery and a fumble, forced fumble. CJGJ, he had a pick. Nakobe Dean, he's playing top notch. All down the line, Jalen Carter, he was a force to be reckoned with. He was splitting tackles, batting balls down, everything. Quinyon, I saw somebody on Twitter call him Guantanamo Bay. I like it. And he's locking people down. All right. Bryce Huff. Now, a couple weeks ago, I asked the question, is the only way we can use him is on 3rd down? Well, apparently so, because Vic Fangio was like, look, we're not going to put you in on obvious rushing downs. We're going to put you in on 3rd downs, passing downs, and we're going to let you, pin your ears back and go get the quarterback. And he got a sack, and I think he got a knockdown or whatever, but he seemed like he's starting to get his footing. And we also got Jalix Hunt. We got him in there, and he played well. Let's see. Darius Slay, he got injured. Look, he just needs to take some time. All right. I know that I want Isaiah Rodgers in there for him, but if we're going to make this run, we're going to need all our dogs. All right. Including Darius Slay. He's hard-headed. He jumps on podcasts with the ops, whatever. We're going to need him, and he just needs to take 3-4 games, get himself healed up. I don't know if he needs to go on IR or whatever, but he needs to get healed up because we're going to need him. We're going to need all our soldiers for this. All right. And we're going to, that's pretty much it for the game. We still have Cooper DeJean on punt returns. I don't like it. Let's use Will Shipley, or let's use what's the other little white boy? Once he gets back, we can put him back there. But he did Cooper DeJean. He did have a nice return. So that's pretty much it for the game. We put a nail, and we put flowers on the coffin of the Cowboys. Michael Parsons is, he's throwing his coach under the bus and then backing up and then run him over again. I love to see it. Yeah, Zeke, he's late to meetings. Dak called it he called it a season. He said, nah, I'm good. I'm not coming back. And then Jerry, he said that he expected the offense to look better with Cooper Rush than with Dak. Amazing. But looking forward, Philadelphia, we have the big game on Thursday night against the Washington Redskins. This is what the second half of that game looked like, just in case you missed it. I did. I enjoyed it. But that's all I got. Philly were sitting up top at the first place in the NFC East. People were starting to realize that my quarterback is elite. And you know, they're like, oh, we have to give him his flowers. Like you should never have taken his flowers away. He's always been elite. I don't want to have these top 5 conversations with bums anymore. If you hate Jalen Hurts, that's just on you. Your quarterback ain't good enough. If your quarterback ain't in the top 5, that's probably why you hate Jalen Hurts. All right, that's what I'm assuming. But that's really all I got. You know, I guess as the season goes along, I'm gonna get better as a team gets better. And you know what? If you don't like that, you know the deal.
Nigga, you gonna get down or you gonna fucking lay down.